Mic check. Can you hear? Now I can't see. I've forgotten how to stream. The music's going through my phone, so I can't turn on chat here. Maybe I can. Because on Twitch you can just look at the chat. Let's have a look. Yeah, so but on Twitch you can look at just the chat, so I'm just gonna see if I can do that. I don't think I can on here. I don't know. So I should switch the music and then have the music go through the computer and not here. So I'm just gonna switch this off because now I can't see what you're saying. Audio level's good. Okay. It's not looking professional, really. Look at the overexposure. Like I can't come close to the window because then I just look like a big white fucking luminescent ghost thing. All right, let me have a look. Okay. Let's put the music through here. I know it's a bit fucking bright, isn't it? Let's change this. And then yeah, so then you can welcome to my studio. It is just outside the gates. That's a good line. That's a good idea. All right. That should, maybe if I just turn it up a little bit. Well, this is just royalty free stuff because I'm on YouTube now. I would actually get in trouble not playing royalty free. So all right, let's have a look. Let's see if I can open this. There's got to be, I wonder if it's like OBS you can open and then like watch just your chat and not have the stream open. So now I can put this on. Can you tilt the cam down just a hair? Yeah, I can. So I'm centered. What do you mean centered? Because like I would think left or right if it's not centered. Or I can just move so I'm centered. Because I'm looking at it going, it could go a little bit that way. Because of the furniture, like this is like a tiny living room. Okay, I won't mess with it then. This cat, that's Peppy. And you haven't seen the other one, she's up next to, that's why I can't shut the fucking blind because whoops, I swore, I might get in trouble. There's a cat bed, you know those ones that stick to the window? They're like, like that suction stuff stuck to the window and her bed sits on the window ledge. So she's up there bathing herself right now. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll do some yoga. How are you going, Iris? What is going on with you anyway? You really don't say much ever. Come on, what is going on? Tell me what's happening. How's America life? How's living in America? Where are you? Are you in Florida or are you in Nebraska? Where are you at the moment? Cat hammocks, yes, there you go. Do you have a cat at your house? All right, so I'm gonna do a little bit of yoga. I didn't do my practice this morning. I've only done Pilates, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to do a little bit of yoga as well while I'm here. What I'm planning to do, so now that I am also an occupational therapist, I would like to combine yoga therapy and occupational therapy. So I'm gonna do something a little bit different with the channel. The aim is to stream one yoga a week. So instead of just filming a yoga class and posting it, I may as well stream it and then create some other videos, which I've got a few ideas, but I don't 100% know what I'm going to do yet. So that's a work in progress. All right. You used to have a cat? Yeah, cool to see me streaming. Well, yeah, we shall see how it goes. I'm just hoping I get less of that frat club bullshit on here like I used to on Twitch. It's just, she lives so long. What kind of cat was it? Your cat? So you're here until it gets cold. Where's here though? Florida? No, wait. The other one that's less cold, and then you'll go to Florida because it's less cold. Far out, man, I don't even know. All right, so just a little bit of cat-cow. So this is just a casual stream. This isn't exactly how I would teach a class. I'm just doing a test stream. Haven't streamed on YouTube before and just testing it out and see how it is. I had to add it to OBS and take Twitch off, so just getting comfortable with the YouTube stream. There's this new, not new, but there's a pose that's new to me at the moment, and it's a half puppy dog pose. So you place one forearm parallel to the front of the mat while the other one stretches out, and getting into that armpit and that side body. Just a mutt you found outside, okay. Well, they're the best kind because you get to feel good about yourself. And so just stretching out. Yoga test in progress, that's right. Yeah, so we get to stretch the body out and just working on that mind-body connection. So it's just really easy for us to lose sight or sort of get a little bit wrapped up in the events of our lives and getting stuck in all the thought patterns around each thing that's going on. Sometimes some things are stressful and it can be even harder to slow the thinking down. And it does get to a point where thinking things and analyzing things become counterproductive. And so yoga is a great way just to slow the mind down, give yourself permission to take a break from thinking for a little while. And then I find this when I do that, when I come out afterwards, I'm like, oh yeah, I don't even know why I was so wound up. I don't know why I was so stressed. So okay, trying to figure out what I can and can't do on this. Hello, Lud Prim, how are you? You made it in to get the notification. Nicole Mooney. Hello, how are you? Nick, I've been thinking about you a little lately because I was talking to Papa about the retreat and we were like, why isn't Nick coming? How are you? What's going on? How come you're allowed to jump on PooTube in the day? Are you at work or are you working from home? It is true. It is true. Yeah. So, Nick, I'm going to aim to do this once a week. This is my goal, once a week, probably on a Saturday morning, our time. So we'll get America on a Friday evening and Australia on the Saturday morning. I think that might be a good way to do it, plus good for my schedule. And I'm doing well. Thanks for asking, Lud Prim. Now I remember your other name, I just know you as that. Doing really well. Yeah, so planning to do this, and then planning to do some other content around my occupational therapy. May as well use the master's degree that I got to put it to good use. So yeah, just gonna try some stuff out. So starting with what I know, which is the yoga, and then I'll start to branch out to some other stuff. Okay. Yes, at work, and you just popped up. Have been thinking about you loads. Not much yoga going on in my world at the moment. Okay, well, that's about to change. I wish you could come to the retreat. I want to try and talk to you about that offline. There might be one spot left, because I was gonna, if there was any spots left at the end, and there might be one, I was actually thinking about contacting you and seeing if you want to come and just do an exchange or something like that. But I can talk to you about that offline. But I just want to wait and see that I do have a spare spot, because it was full, and then someone got sick and had to go, is in hospital having a surgery, or it's a long story. May or may not be ready on time, so I don't want to just give away the spot, but we'll see. And so I'm just going to do a little bit of lateral extension and flexion. So I like getting these nice long lines, reaching all the way up, the big inhale, so getting that elevation, and then turning the torso, and then reaching down, and we get that nice big stretch down that back side body. So this is my right side that's stretching, and I'm getting that stretch all the way from the SI joint, so sacroiliac joint, which is the back of the hip, all the way up the back of the rib cage and the shoulder, and even into my arm. A really great little stretch. Inhale, and then sweeping to the other side. Inhale. And exhale. Nick, are you still at Deacon? Inhale. And exhale. Nice. And then I'm going to do this one from the knees. Well, actually, I'm going to sit on the block just to take some pressure off the knees. So I don't know how many of you guys know. I know some of you know. I have been injured for the last 12 months. So I had a head injury, and I've just been healing that. So prolonged concussion / mild traumatic brain injury is a really fine line between the two. So just been healing that. Lost all my fitness, and I haven't done a headstand, a back bend. I've done a few cheeky back bends here and there, but I've paid the price for it, and so I stopped doing that. And just been healing that and trying to get my body back to how it was, and get my life back to how it was. So I've got some time off at the moment because of that, which I'm not really complaining about. So just getting that sorted, but something I'd really like to try and focus on, including in this channel, is helping other people who experience prolonged concussions or other neurological conditions. But I also, because I want to focus on mental health and mental wellness, I want to be able to help anyone. You don't have to have a concussion, anyone who's struggling with mental health issues. It's kind of my forte. It's my thing. So I'm going to sit on the block and lean back just on my right hand and lift the left one up, and then kind of try and lift the hips a little bit as well to get that hip flexor stretch. So I'm coming off the block now. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then moving to the other side, the back arm goes back. Nice. And then moving, so continuing on with a little bit of opening up the front body. Hey Angelina, I don't know, I don't really have a favorite yoga pose at the moment, I suppose. What's your favorite yoga pose? You tell me. So, I mean, I like what I'm about to do now, so some of the opening and stretching ones, but I'm hypermobile, so we also need to be really careful to get those strength building poses in as well. So I'm going to sweep the right arm up, inhale, and then reach back, exhale, so coming up onto that left foot, that's the extended foot. And while I'm here, I really like to circle the arm. This is a really nice shoulder opener. We don't get to spend a lot of time winding the arm in the socket in our daily lives, and just with the head being drawn down by gravity, I get that neck stretch as well. So deep breaths, inhale. And exhale. Nice. And switching to the other side, so I'm bending in the left and extending the right. Crow and the splits, okay. Isolate your glute cheek. Okay, good for you. Yeah, you too, Iris. Is that your favorite? Do you like to isolate your glute cheeks? I bet you do. So left arm's going to come back. I'm going to lift it up. And then again, sweeping in a circular motion, getting that really nice opening. So while you're up like this and the front body's open, it just gives this arm so much space just to wind around, and it's a different press against gravity than it would be if you were just upright, because you'd only get gravity as you're winding up, whereas this one, you're getting it as you wind around. You're getting that, you're going against gravity, and it kind of gets really into the shoulder joint, the cuff, and then coming back down. And then I'm going to take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Well, Angelina, I don't know if you were here just like a minute before you said that, but because I'm injured at the moment, I haven't been able to do any of those peak poses at all. So I haven't really done a crow pose for over 12 months now, and I have tried, and I can get the feet up for like a second and they come straight back down. So my strength just isn't there, and I'm working really hard on just doing all the building. It's like I'm a beginner again, basically. So I have all the knowledge and I have the muscle memory, but I don't have the fitness at the moment for some stuff, and I don't necessarily have the range for everything either. So yeah, and where do you practice, Angelina? Yeah, I don't know, man. Glutes, sure. I do glute work in Pilates, but I haven't tried it in a crow. All right, so just getting into the hamstrings now. So I used to so I used to be able to fold like all the way over my hamstrings and just grab it. I don't know if Nick Moon, if you're still listening, but I think of you a lot with your hamstrings, how they used to shake. And the reason I think of you is because what happened to me was my hamstrings atrophied. They didn't both. My left hamstring atrophied, but the other one wasn't much better. It was almost there. And I had to just from scratch get my damn hamstrings to switch on. And that was really hard because my whole body was used to compensating. So like the glutes and the thighs and the adductors and abductors had just come around and all got into this pattern of activating instead of my hamstrings. And so finding an exercise where I could actually get my hamstrings to switch on was hard. And so now I'm not as flexible because my hamstrings they've switched back on, and I don't want to stretch them out too much because I don't want to lose the tiny little bit of strength that I've built in them. It took months to like get them working again. How crazy is that? And so I'm just up here in this high-rise apartment and I've got this pretty cool view. I might turn the camera around and show you before I finish up here. And well, I used to be able to grab my wrist around my foot and now I can only grab my fingers, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. I may show you. So it's another amazing day in Melbourne because we've got springtime now. So that's pretty cool. And I'm just going to come into pigeon now so that I can stretch out this glute a little bit. And there's a pool downstairs, and yesterday I went swimming. So it's an outdoor pool, and it was like the weather was cold yesterday, but the pool was warm, so all was well. There's like a rooftop barbecue here as well. So I'm gonna have a good few weeks enjoying spring in the high rise. So I'm just coming down. So same with, because my hips have been shonky as well, I'm just taking a little bit more easy with all of these poses. The hypermobility that I have creates instability, and that's how injuries happen when you're unstable. So I have to be really careful. So just because your body will go somewhere in range doesn't mean it should. It doesn't mean you should do it. So that's the practice. That's what my yoga practice is based on at the moment. Just because you can doesn't mean you should, because I'll often pay the price later. Peppy. Yeah, seen it. Peppy. Hello, Peppy. Coco. Come here, Coco. They just look, cats are so funny. If you call a dog and they'll be like, and come over. And you call the cat and they're like, fucking what? What do you want? I don't know if am I going to get in trouble for swearing on YouTube? I don't know. I should have checked the rules. I'm going to put that on my list of things to do. Check rules on YouTube. Check streaming rules. She's kind of chill. She's like, I don't know, because she has these really like wide, intense eyes, and so that makes her look not chill. She looks like she's on acid all the time, but she's being chill. She is pretty chill, actually. The other one's a bit more naughty. Like once she gets up and running, she's the one that just has to get into everything. She has to smell everything. She has to like roll on everything. Like I put my diary out on the table and then she's like had to like lie on it and roll on it for like 3/4 of a day just to like suss it out. I'm like, great. That's just what I needed. She's looking at me because she knows I'm talking about her. That's the other thing. Cats speak English. They understand you. Yeah, looks at me disgruntled. That's exactly right. What do you want? That's exactly right. I'll investigate. I'm back and forth from my computer. Did you still have shaky hammies? Did you hear what I said? That mine atrophied, so like it wasn't really a good thing that I was that flexible. I kind of ruined my body with yoga just because I'm hypermobile and I didn't know enough about how to manage the hypermobility. I still love yoga. It's still the best, but I'm a bit more careful with it now. Probably not as careful as I should be. Apparently you can swear, but if you do it in the first 30 seconds or excessively, it can be demonetized. Well, I don't think I'm going to be monetized anytime soon anyway. We'll see. Speak of the devil. So like the cat that I was just talking about that you can't see decided to come down and get on my diary now. I was talking about it. She's like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Haven't rolled on your diary for a while. Coco, come here. Here she comes. Here comes trouble. Coco. Hello. Hello. Say hello. Hi. Hello. Oh, she's so cute. She's very cute. She's a big white fluff ball. Her hair is everywhere. Do you want to come say hi to everyone? Come say hi. Come say hi. Watch out, you're going to get blinded by the white. Hello. Kitty. And she also likes to scratch up the mat. So as soon as I put the mat on the floor, she's like, scratch, scratch, scratch it up. I sense you like this. I will make my bed exactly. See, same as this. She's like, oh, you're doing yoga. Nah. I'm just going to roll around and like bite at it, lick my paws. Cats love yoga mats. That's one thing that's like I've noticed is universal with pet sitting. It's like, it doesn't matter the cat. If I roll out the yoga mat, this is what they do. They're just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come lie on the yoga mat. Yes. What about you, Peppy? Peppy's a little bit more like independent. Like she just tends to like do her own thing. Yes. Yes. All right, I'm going to wrap this up shortly, but this has gone pretty well, I suppose. I think the next thing I need to do is create like an intro video to put on, because you know how they have those intro videos if you click on someone's page. I think I might create one of those and then start doing a yoga stream once a week on Saturday mornings, and then start doing some other content yet to be decided. So thank you to the legends who all came in. So how long did we get to? Look how white my face is. We got to, where's the time? 35 minutes. I think 35 minutes is pretty generous for a test stream. Okay. That's it from me. Thank you for coming into the stream. Thanks for coming and saying hi. I'll be here for a few more minutes just as the stream closes down. But yeah, I'll be back. We'll be back. I'll see you in, let's say, Saturday, in a few days on Saturday. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 more days. All right. We'll see you then. Bye.